And I'm not sure, because of the way they've handled this, I'm not sure he'll ever be able to get the stench off of him, even if he doesn't ever get charged with anything or doing any time over it.
Well, I don't know, David. I don't know if you know this or not, but the Dow is over 50,000 right now. Alrighty. Welcome back. It's Alabama Politics This Week. I feel like we've been doing this damn thing for like a week.
Yeah, it's been a journey today. It's been a journey.
It has. My God Almighty! I mean, these people. Come on, man.
People and technical issues. I mean,
technical
just,
issues. The whole thing. It's just it's one of those days. But listen, I could be roofing houses or digging ditches or something. Okay,
there you go.
I think we're doing okay.
We have callous-free hands. Callous-free hands.
Exactly. All right. Before we move along, let me thank our guest, Mayor Stephen Reed. Really appreciate him for coming in, spending some time. Taffany English Ralph as well. Really appreciate everybody for spending time. Thank our friends at Wind Creek Entertainment. They are the best. The folks at SPLC. Also the best. We really appreciate both of them for helping out, and for everybody who supports and listens and sends us stuff. And we listen. We're not. I've been meaning to tell you people. I'm not above the Tony Kornheiser. Send me a box of that deal. So listen, y'all got anything you want us to share and try on the show? Send me a box of it. We're happy to. David and I are happy to tell you about how we like it. Okay. So it's just we'll let you know sizes or whatever. I particularly like running shoes, so let me know. But no, look. So before we get out of here, we got to do the bonehead. We're going to be quick. This is not going to be a long close. Our right wing bonehead this week is Cash Patel, old crazy eyes himself, and all the stuff going on in the world, and you flip on the TV. And here's this goober in the locker room with the U.S. men's hockey team, and celebrating like he's part of the team, and injecting himself into this situation, and then part of what to me is one of the most self-defeating situations that I have ever borne witness to in the world of sports. And that is immediately after winning a gold medal and having the entire country so proud and so, hey, we're great. This is great. It's a fantastic thing. Everybody was pulling for these guys. I was pulling for them. I was so happy when they won. And then they have this phone call with the president of the United States, which is fine. It's fine for the phone call. I don't agree with the politics, but the president calling the hockey team that just won the gold medal, that's America. Right. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Then they all shit on the women's team. For what reason? For what possible reason? Trump, is going to have to invite the women, And then all the guys, laugh and joke about how they got to invite those women, who, by the way, are undefeated in Olympic play in the history of the program, and continue to win gold medal after gold medal when the men's team hadn't won one in 46 years. Since a miracle, the last time they won one, in 1980. And so, but yes, was it exciting? Was it fantastic? Do more people care about the men's gold medal? Probably so. Yes, probably so. But why are you shitting on these women who also won a gold medal for your country? What are you doing?
Yeah. There's so much wrong with this story. So you got first of all, you got the FBI director who's got to have 1,001 better things and more pressing things to do than playing reality show star.
Aren't there some files he should be looking into?
Exactly. Playing reality show star, hanging out with the hockey team, and then he does a flex and gets Trump on the line, and then Trump says this thing that really trivializes the hard work and the achievements of the women's hockey team, and then you got members of the men's hockey team, not all of them from what I could tell from the
Yeah.
stories, but some who, who chime in on that.
Yeah.
It's just a bad look all the way around, but to me it comes down to this. We got a reality TV show president
Mhm.
engaging or conducting a reality TV show presidency.
Mhm.
And now because of that, we have a reality TV show FBI director.
Yep.
And that to me is the backdrop for everything that went wrong in that scenario.
It's just everything they do is so weird. You know what I mean? Everything that is, it's just like, what old brainworm throwing on his blue jeans and going and working out with Kid Rock in the sauna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah. What is that about?
everything
Yeah.
is so weird and so out of the ordinary and so it's just like they strive to be offensive, and they strive to be dumb, and they strive to be uh I don't even know what to say.
And
It's honestly.
Josh, they're older. I mean, the men that we're talking about are 15 to 20 years probably older than me, which would
Yeah.
make them 30 some odd years older than you.
Hmm.
They're old enough to know better.
Yeah.
They're old enough to remember when, being elected or appointed to high office was about, service and decorum. Regardless of your politics, there was still a certain way that you carried yourself. I don't care if you were Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush, Clinton, Obama. For the most part, they all carried themselves
Hmm.
with, a measure of decorum.
Yeah.
These guys, it's just like they're living a teenage fantasy in a reality show. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
I mean, honestly, it's like you've invited your drunk uncle, to run
Yeah,
things. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah,
really, it's just
yeah.
like the most embarrassing people of your family, the ones who at functions you're just like, oh, I gotta get away from them,
Hmm.
and at that. I just don't understand. I don't understand how this is okay. How we've gotten into such a cult like mentality with these people, where this sort of attitude and these sort of actions and this sort of behavior has been embraced by so many Americans, and
Yeah,
treated as though it's not infecting everything that we do every day in terms of how we view the presidency and standards and everything. And it just, I don't know, man. It continues to be an utter disappointment. The fact that we've divided up into teams and now there's nothing that these people can do, including apparently, being in the child rape files.
yeah,
I mean that literally this is happening with some of these
yeah.
people, and we have I mentioned earlier, the brother of the king has been arrested. The former ambassador of the United States has been arrested over in England. We've got a guy that has resigned from CBS News over being in there. Well, another guy has just resigned from Harvard over being in there. All of these things are happening, and yet the main people are still walking free. Nobody is prosecuting anyone. Nobody's going after any of these people. And in the meantime, you've got this show and this just offensive for no reason, and you just undercut a tremendous sports accomplishment,
Yeah.
a tremendous athletic accomplishment. You've undercut it now with so many people for no reason, and it just
I think
uh,
I really believe that, and I'm going to focus this on President Trump right now. I really believe that he is so accustomed to a certain way of living, and I'm talking about his relationships with women and how those his actions are received by women and men, and the lack of accountability, that I think it's a complete disconnect for him. He
yeah,
doesn't, I don't think he really gets the fact that, people really are paying attention to and are concerned about the fact that apparently there are pages in the Epstein file that have just, either not
vanished.
been released or have disappeared. God
Yeah.
knows what's happened to them, that explicitly indict him of horrible criminal behavior.
Yep.
And I think he's just not concerned about it because he's gone all these years without being held accountable and just kind of being able to skate through and slither through.
Mm-hmm.
He probably was at his most fearful when the whole grab him by the privates thing
Mm-hmm.
came out, because that, I mean, there was an outcry and so much media coverage. But when he survived that, he probably figured, "Oh, I'm Teflon. The
Yeah.
rest of this stuff isn't going to affect me." But what he doesn't realize is that the tide is shifting, and even conservative podcasters and
Mm-hmm.
conservative media people are saying this is a problem.
Yeah.
And the way that the White House has managed this really smells foul.
Yep.
And I just don't know if he's going to ever be able to shake. Now, I'm not saying that he's, I can't say he's guilty because I don't know what he's guilty of or isn't. But I know the accusations are strong. They seem to
Mm-hmm.
be credible, from what we have heard on a,
Somebody needs to
from
investigate them at least,
somebody needs to investigate them.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, because of the way they've handled this, I'm not sure he'll ever be able to get the stench off of him, even if he doesn't ever get charged with anything or doing any time over it.
Well, I don't know, David. I don't know if you know this or not, but the Dow is over 50,000 right now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's really important. Yeah.
All righty. Let's get out of here. Till next week, y'all
Yeah,
be
man.
safe out there.
Peace.